How is Scale positioning itself at the intersection of AI and blockchain?
Yeah, so SKALE is the gas-free invisible blockchain. What that means is by being gasless for users, we can effectively hide the blockchain technology and create Web 2-like front-end experiences. When I first joined the company, I basically said that I thought there was great product market fit for gaming, AI, and SocialFi, because these are things that obviously drive significantly high transaction volume, which our chain can support because it's high throughput. And I think there's two benefits. One, if you're a consumer, think about how you're using ChatGPT and think about how everything you're doing is processing transactions. That's going to start to add up very quickly. But on the other side, for developers, we have folks that are actually building AI products and dApps directly on chain. Same exact thing. They're processing millions of transactions. That becomes very cost prohibitive for a business as well.
What's a unique AI-driven project building on Scale?
Yeah, so one AI project on Scale that I really like is called XORD, and it's basically an AI big data play. I think right now there's clearly a lot of attention around AI agents. Coming from Amazon headquarters and working in AI, I've always been very bullish on AI agents, but I think there's also a lot of teams doing really interesting things. And one of the things that I like about XORD is, by doing these AI-driven data sets, they're actually building a bridge between Web 2 and Web 3. And at the end of the day, Web 2 businesses can start to take advantage of that and have much more cost-efficient solutions.
How does Scale's build different zero-gas fee model improve AI and game in-depth experiences?
Yeah, so I think in terms of being gas-free, again, what that enables us to do is to hide the blockchain technology, right? So when you think about building experiences that can actually drive mass adoption, hundreds of millions of users globally, right now in crypto and blockchain, there's a lot of barrier to entry with, setting up wallets, adding chains to your wallet, processing transactions. On Scale, you can actually build Web 2-like front ends so that people can just go in and use your product and not even really have to interact directly with the blockchain technology.
How are Made in USA crypto projects benefiting from the new administration?
Yeah, so Scale is a US-based company. Our headquarters is in California. A lot of us actually come from big tech and Silicon Valley. I think, as someone that's been full-time in the industry for about 3 years, obviously we had a lot of very negative sentiment coming from the top. I think right now we're obviously seeing a lot of very positive momentum and sentiment towards crypto. So I think what's going to happen is, one, you're going to start to see more Web 2 businesses enter the space now that there's going to be, some clear regulation and support at a high level. And the other is, I think you're going to see a pretty significant shift of top-tier talent from places like big tech finally feeling safe enough and ready to enter the industry. So pretty excited about it.
What industries do you see meaningfully adopting blockchain in the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, so in the next 3 to 5 years, I think we're going to see a bunch of different things. I think number one, Web 2 and enterprise. At the end of the day, I think a lot of Web 2 businesses are going to enter the space now that there's regulation clarity. Good example, because we're a leading gaming chain, you will probably start to see large gaming studios start to actually build games that leverage blockchain technology. They might integrate them into their actual games. They might start to create new games. And then as a result of that, actually start to create marketplaces and ownable assets. And I think the big thing when you think about Web 2 businesses, whether it's a gaming studio, or an Amazon building it into their Prime member program, is, they have very significant marketing budgets and the ability to drive massive user numbers very, very quickly in a way that a lot of startups can't.
Any big news for Scale for 2025?
Yeah, so I think with Scale, obviously we're leading in the gaming sector. AI is starting to gain some really good traction with us, dApps that are actually building on chain. I think the last time we spoke, I said SocialFi. We now have 2 SocialFi dApps, one called XO, which is the first on-chain dating app. I think for us, DeFi has obviously been an area that we haven't been as focused on to date, but for us, I think we've been thinking about how can DeFi create better experiences for gamers and developers. So I think that's one area we're focused on. And then in addition to that, we have a V4 launch coming out. So the fast is going to get even faster, and the cheapest is going to stay free. So.
Okay, thank you.